My name's Joseph Knuckles. I'm from England as part of the Confed, and this is my first ICF.
My name is Geoffrey Lee Pale from Kenya. This is my first ICF International Conference.
My name is Yvonne Campbell and I'm from Liverpool in England, and this is my first time at this International ICF conference.
I'm Reverend Linda Anderson. I'm a member now as a somewhat retired minister. I have never been to an international conference before.
I mean, it's such a broad array of people, and I guess as Congregationalists, we're plural, it's in our instincts. So I came here, to discuss with a wider array of people, to make friends, to learn about different cultures, and it's, really delivered on that, so it's been brilliant.
First of all, I came to the conference for 4 reasons. First, fellowship, to fellowship with my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ from various countries of the world. Second is also to worship together as ICF. Third, to learn. We've had various speakers, and they've really done a lot in terms of imparting knowledge into me and many others. But another one is also to see what I call it for adventure. It's exciting to be in another country other than country of your own.
I came to the conference because I'm the General Secretary of the Congregational Federation in the UK, and I wanted to meet more Congregationalists from around the world, and it's part of my job.
Often thought about going, and when I saw Africa advertised a couple of years ago, I must admit I thought South Africa is on the bucket list of places I want to go and do, and the time allows me to do it now. So have been excited about it and knew who was planning some of the things, and very grateful that I got here.
I think I've really engaged with the theme, so the theme of freedom, and there are some aspects of freedom that perhaps I didn't gauge before coming here. So today we've had the freedom of mind, and the fact that you need to prepare yourself and your own mindset, and that enables you to help people far more easily and far more in a better way. I'm not sure I understood that before coming. So
I've really gained a lot of knowledge and skill in terms of freedom for worship, and also another thing that really touched me is all about free mind, freedom of thought, and how to do an in-depth Bible study, going to the local churches. I went to Peniel Church, and I was so much humbled with their kind of hospitality, reception, and the Christian love, the Christ love that is the church.
From the conference, I've gained lots of new friends and lots of new contacts and lots of ways that I can share some of the information that we've had on the conference with the churches back in the UK.
Well, one of the best parts of a meeting of any type of the church group is always the fellowship, meeting new people, especially at ICF, of international differences and genders. It just was a great conference, and like I say, the fellowship is always so important. We get different theologies as Congregationalists, we get different age brackets, and it's just a very diverse and enjoyable group. A lot you can always learn.
I guess the obvious reminder of we're in South Africa, we're in a far more scenic country, arguably, than England. So going up Table Mountain, even though we didn't get all the way, seeing the views, seeing the splendour that clearly must have been created by a higher authority, I think was, really quite a moment for me.
The many speakers who have spoken on various topical issues that relate to us as Congregationalists. And I've just mentioned the second thing, that the main influential thing is fellowship with brothers and sisters, and especially fellowship, having gotten an opportunity to see the local congregational churches around. And then and then also the hospitality within the Stellenbosch town. To me, it was the best site ever chosen for this ICF conference to be done. And of course, going also around, going to sightseeing, seeing most of these beautiful mountains, beautiful area, and very gracious people.
And the most influential moment for me was visiting the local congregational church, Elsie's River Congregational Church. It was such a blessing to us to be with them worshipping, to meet the children, to see how they serve their community, to see how they bless and work as a real family of God. That was just such something that will stay with me forever.
There were obviously the speakers who were planned and scheduled and put their hearts into their presentation, and so grateful for them. Heard a lot of good things from each of them, especially like Leon, who was the minister at the Pennell Church. I was there that morning and worshiped with him on Sunday, admittedly, but his presentations in front of the conference were wonderful. But I suppose the side trips, getting to see the city, hearing its stories, especially the island, the Rogan Island, and the Mandela story. The story of the guide who had been a prisoner once and knew Mandela as a prisoner, a fellow prisoner, and now worked there. Having made peace with what happened to him, and having made friends with those who enslaved him and captured him and held him as a prisoner at the island. To be able to forgive and move forward in that way is just something amazing. And fortunately, it's something most of us don't even have the opportunity to do because we've never suffered in that way. But just a role model and a blessing to have met him and to hear about those good people and the wonderful gifts that he has shared with the world in recent days and years, and the gifts that we can then carry on in the name of those who've been there.
Oh, he's gonna get you. Charles. Ostrich whisperer.
We ate ostrich for lunch, now they're getting even.